Hello, welcome to Quested. I never know how to start these things. It's been a couple weeks since we did the main thing. They did. God, this music is so much more tense than I thought it was gonna be. Hey, let me do the shower flop music, the shower shop music. The flower shop music.
Hey.
The shower shop music.
I wasn't going to say a single fucking thing. I was going to be quiet.
I said I'll eventually get there at some point. I'll just keep saying it until the right words come out of my mouth.
And we got there, baby.
Yeah,
we got
eventually
there.
we did. This is not an actual play podcast. We're actually a public speaking practice podcast.
And somebody's on their way to a B+.
Mikey's the teacher.
Please don't make me the teacher.
The sexy teacher.
Okay, I'm fine with being the teacher.
We did a couple downtime episodes because I was off in Cancun fighting off the apes.
Whoa.
I did go on a side mission in the weeks in between that I couldn't record. I was about to start doing the recap before I introduced anybody. It has been quite some time.
It's your show. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm David. I am the Terminator from the new movie. I'm joined by...
I'm Mikey Malakowski. I'm the Terminator from the old movie.
And also...
I'm Cade. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in this relative Marvel universe.
And last but not least...
And William Rafter, 3 Diet Cokes away from being Tom Hardy.
That is in his diet plan.
True, that's in his, Moving on.
Alright, I'll get into the recap. Last time on Purgatory, our adventurers great start. Our adventurers reluctantly agreed to a plan where they would lure a horde of greys through the mountain maze-like structure towards the cart of dynamite in an effort to blow open a path and take out the horde in one fell swoop. They managed to take down a ridiculous amount of greys on their way, eventually leading them to their doom. While this happened, Bertram, the bullywog, and Garrett, Whispers, had gone to check a mysterious noise, eventually running into a mysterious man with pink-colored glasses. He violently beat Garrett in front of Bertram in an attempt to break his spirit, but even after beating Bertram down and knocking him out, the frog stood in a fighting stance despite being unconscious. The hero swept in to save him, but the man managed to teleport away, but not before he could taunt them one last time. As he exited, the transformed Grey and the alien priest made their way into combat. Despite a close call, you guys managed to defeat them. However, Ben, he touched the dead priest's body. He had a flashback of him being in the cave at a point prior to this. And then when he came back to, his arm was shattered. And he took a lot of damage.
God damn.
Any other questions about stuff that happened last time? Because it has been a couple weeks since we played.
So we got that 80,000 gold, right? I was just double checking.
I actually listened to every episode before this, and I never said that.
No,
I swear.
But I want it.
But he wants it.
Okay.
Come on.
Now, before you answer, think about how much I want it.
Think about what that would do for Will.
If you could clean your room, then we'll talk about it.
All right, well. We're fucked because of David's decision.
Yeah, that's on him, bro. That's on him. He chose to make that
I can't
stipulation.
clean my room.
Yeah.
That's just me.
That's what you think.
That's just me, dude. No.
I can't clean my room because I really don't wanna.
I more have a question about where we're picking up.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a couple days fast forward. In the days that follow, soon after you guys Yeah, soon after you guys blow open a path in the mountain, the Purgatory Mining Company that's owned by Baron Julius Carnell began making their way in to clear the debris and prep the cave for the Iron Kiln. You guys, as you left the cave, you're approached by a strange person covered in wraps wearing, like, Victorian-style clothing. They appear to be someone who, like, works with the Big Four, like all the barons and the Hyperborean Railway Company. You feel his, or lack of, surrounding. They feel like they're being sucked into a vacuum. They come up to you, they say, "Good day. My name is Sir Archibald von Hochheim. I'm reason to believe you are the group who have carved open the bowels of the mountains. The barons have been so gracious as to appoint to me to delivering your bounty, a stone of great value and of great purpose if it falls into the right hands." And he hands you, it's like wrapped up, and when you guys open it up, it looks like a rock with a glassy exterior. Peering into its glowing core, it emits a radiant red energy. The center appearing to be an endless black, only to be divided in half by a light streaking down the center of the material.
Ben, maybe you shouldn't touch this.
Yeah, you guys got that.
How do we know you're actually working on behalf of them?
Well, I did come directly out of the Iron Kiln.
That's fair. You know, I was distracted. I was looking elsewhere. I wasn't really paying attention. My boy's got a busted arm. You know, I'm more focused on that.
No, that's very fair. I can take the stone back if you
No,
don't
no,
mind.
we'll take it. We'll take it, right? We'll take it. Yeah, no, you're good.
I mean, worst case scenario, I'm a stranger just lying to you and giving you free stuff.
You know, when you say it like that, I'm sold.
Just be careful not to flash that around. Bandits would do a lot worse things than kill for it.
Oh my God, like taxes?
Yeah, worse. Not doing your taxes.
No.
Luther falls to his knees. Starts panting.
It's okay, buddy. We got a rock.
Oh, it's a pretty rock.
Take it.
Is my wisdom still fucked up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you haven't long rested yet.
Okay.
Maybe you don't take the rock.
I'm just holding it to my chest, but there's drool coming out of my mouth, just dripping on it.
How do you got that much? That's so viscous. It's like it's in a dog's mouth.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, come on, give it to me. I'm gonna throw it in my bag of holding.
Do you want to ask him what it is, or do like a
Oh,
check on it or
sure.
something?
I'll ask.
Okay.
What, mind divulging what this stone might be?
This is, it is called a quasar stone. It is a very precious material. It's used in, it's either, you can sell it for a very high price, or it can be used to create, there's a group called The Workshop, I'm sure you've heard of them. They create very special weapons. It's used a material in creating one of their living engines.
Well, would Bowie know like what that is
You
exactly?
could do like a history check.
'Cause that sounds insane. Damn. That's a 13.
You've heard
Wait, what was that history check on?
The stone or the workshop and like the living engine.
Could I make one also?
Yeah.
Ooh. Come on. Oh, fuck no.
Oh, I could give you guidance.
You could if you wanted to as well, Ben.
All
It's
right,
a
yeah.
D4. Is that worth it?
A day full. Let's see.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
God damn.
Oh, you
your memory is pretty much you have a very foggy memory about times before you meeting Luther. Prior to that, you don't remember much, and you haven't heard anything about it in your travels with Luther. But like, he says the workshop, and you feel like when you're trying to think of a word and it's like on the tip of your tongue and it's like in the forefront of your mind, and you can almost picture the buildings, you can see the people, you almost as if you know what it's like to be inside of this place. The workshop, from what you can gather or from what you remember, is a place filled with like essentially blacksmiths, but they're like more advanced. They create weapons for an empire. Like, there's the Iron Alliance, which is the country that's right next to Purgatory and the frontier, and then more east on like the in like the country next to the Iron Alliance, it's called the Empire of the Obsidian Sun, and the workshop is based out of there. But they travel around the world to different places. A lot of their like members go to different places around the world. They're essentially like, they work on magical weapons that nobody else knows how to make. They have like an order called the Order of the Living Engine, which are like essentially like knights for them. But they use these quasar stones to create, they're called living ignition weapons. And they're essentially like weapons that you can ignite for like extra power.
Okay. I'll just hold that.
You're not going to say anything about it?
Not right now.
Okay.
Like, not with this guy right here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that's pretty fascinating. We'll hold on to this. We'll keep it dear. We won't let any prying eyes see it.
All right. Do what you must. Thank you for your business.
Hey, Godspeed, and
Have a good day.
it's Excelsior. And what have you.
You see him, he walks into the cave behind you guys and, like, follows the company into there.
You notice that guy was kind of lingering? Like, he was like, yeah, don't make sure the stone isn't seen. And then he, like, looked at us for, like, an extended period of time.
Yeah, it seemed like he wanted to conversate with us.
Yeah. If we didn't go through everything we just went through, I would be all for conversating, but my goodness.
Yeah, I got hurt pretty bad.
Are you
Ben,
y'all okay? Yeah,
yeah.
Ben, your arm is obliterated.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need to get that fixed.
It's times like these we should probably find a healer or something for the party.
we really could use a healer.
That's the new mission. Fuck what we're
True.
doing. We gotta find somebody who can heal us. What pressing matters do we have?
I gotta get my arm fixed.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, what direction should we go? Should we go back in town?
Suppose so, yeah.
Just because we are on the other side now, I don't know how many other towns there are close to here.
I just feel like I gotta lay down.
Are we
Yeah.
back in Eastgard right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we are back in town?
Yeah, you, like, made your
Okay.
way back to Eastgard.
Got you.
Yeah, because you essentially had to come back to get the reward.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, let's go to a healer.
Yeah. We find a healer. To the healer. This healer place is really nice.
Y'all got healed up. That was crazy.
There is...
Wow, your arm's not broken anymore.
You can find, like, essentially what would be, like, a town's version of an infirmary. It's not anything fancy, and it's also essentially just, like, very, very basic checkups. It's not like a cleric or someone who has healing magic or like an actual doctor. It's people who are, like, learned how to do this out of necessity and are not experts by any means whatsoever. Because this town did just essentially like pop up overnight, and anyone who was doing like medical stuff before this was not did not have their PhD.
Yeah. All right.
Or their doctorate. Sorry.
Sorry.
People with PhDs
Yeah.
clutching their fucking.
There's so
their
many people that are
doctorate.
like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, I suppose I just walk up to someone who looks like they could help me and ask for. I need help.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You walk up to this old lady who has like her hair pulled back and it's like in a ponytail, and it's just all like, it almost looks like a broom. It's so like ratty and like frayed and everything and frizzy. She's very short. She has like a white blouse on. She's wearing like a long black like skirt. She has big like thick rimmed, like the thick glasses, so her eyes look huge. And she's just like very frail looking, and she's like, "Your arm looks very hurt."
Yeah, I was wondering if you could help me with that.
Her like fingers are cracking and she's like moving them.
Okay, now that's unsettling.
Yikes.
"I'll do what I can." And then she's like, "Please sit down for me."
All right, I'll sit down.
And we'll have her roll a medicine check. All right. She gets your arm in a sling for you. She kind of uses the pain a little bit. She like cleans it up. She didn't, obviously it's not like fixed or anything. She didn't use magic or anything crazy. "Be careful for the next coming weeks. Don't do anything crazy.
I'll try.
Come here. Lean down. Give me your forehead." She gives you a little kiss on the forehead.
It's an Eastgard goodbye, baby.
I'll give her 10 gold.
Okay.
I'll say thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll be like, so what are you doing later?
So it begins.
I'll be at the Desert Flower. You can buy me a drink.
I'll be like, oh, they don't like me very much there, I don't think.
Did you get kicked out of there last time?
No, but I think I was very, very close.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause the guy caught you and was like, "You better stop."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, see you. And then I leave.
Does your like wisdom thing reset, or do you need like restoring?
I was gonna say, when we were all walking to the infirmary, Luther stopped about like 60 feet outside of it and just like refused to go in.
All right, buddy. It's okay. You don't. I could go in for you and get you a potion or something.
I don't need no potions.
You seem more scatterbrained than usual. I'm just saying, buddy.
Well, you got juice in your pockets?
Can't say I do, buddy. I don't really require juice.
Well, we don't got nothing to talk about then.
All right. Yeah, I think that's the first time you've actually been curt with me. That is crazy.
Yeah, sorry, I should have told you. You really should start carrying juice around.
Oh,
for
hello. He's back.
Really, guys, if you have any juice, do not hide it from me.
He will find it.
He will get upset.
He will rummage for it. I'm usually in kind of backwoods towns like this. You can, they something they don't tell you is they sell medical grade liquid cocaine if you're tired enough. So I'm gonna go and say I'm just gonna try to swim. How were they in there? What was the lay of the land? Were they sweet?
Oh, so nice.
Oh,
Here,
it's a lot easier when people are nice. What's that?
it's a rusty spoon.
Okay,
Use it.
I'll keep this with me, buddy. Okay. I tuck it into my jacket, but I don't put it in a pocket, and I just let it drop.
Just loosen your jacket.
Oh yeah, just nice and tied in there.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, look, a rusty spoon. You know, Ben, the universe has a way of blessing you when you're nice to people.
Hey, let's go get you some juice, buddy.
Pat the spoon in my bag.
I fling open the door.
You see the old lady, she's like just sitting there like behind the counter, just like looking at all like the things on the shelf. She's like hopping up trying to reach something and she just can't reach it. You see her like the stool underneath her just kicks out and she falls over.
Mikey's acting tired for the audio listeners.
There's so much shit happening right now. This lady's doing slapstick comedy. I'm like pretending to nod off. Like
Yeah.
I'm like.
Yeah, she just slams against the floor and she goes, "Ah, my hip!"
Oh, geez. Oh. I saunter over very slowly, and I'm like standing over her. Hey there, missus. Got anything for a sleepy boy? I seem to find myself a bit narcoleptic these days. I need a kick, if you know what I mean.
Sleepy boy, go get the medical grade cocaine on my next to my bed.
All right.
I cracked my hip and I need it.
Your fingers keep cracking. You don't need to touch my knee. It's good. It's okay.
You just feel them scrawling down your leg.
Oh God, it's like little pins and needles. So I'm gonna go get the shit.
Hurry up, boy.
All right. I'm so sleepy. It's so hard.
My hip is broken.
Oh man. You are a healer, though, huh? And
I wouldn't call it that. I legally am not allowed to.
And I, under my breath, go, wow, which is why I'm getting this. And so I go and reclaim it.
Okay.
I throw her like 10 gold.
No, it's for me.
Oh,
And she reaches
no.
for it.
No,
No.
it's mine.
But what if I need it really bad?
My hip is broken.
Oh, but I'm a sleepy boy.
Are you just going to leave me here?
I help her up.
She gets up and she snatches the thing out of your hand.
I said her.
Sorry. She pops it open and just starts like slugging it back.
Look at that. You're back up.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Everything's lucid right now. I feel like I'm in a dream.
I've been up for a week straight.
Wow. You've been using the stuff that I could need?
That was the last of it.
That's crazy. I give her the meanest look I've ever given anybody. Like I'm just like scowling at her and I turn around and I walk out.
Are you leaving your money?
No. And I give that back. That was for when it was for me.
Dude, I gotta say the fact that you were staying in character as she fell and broke her hip, you're like, oh. That was the funniest part, is that she was like, help, and you're like, oh, I'm so sleepy.
Never break character, baby.
Never break character.
I'm
was on
yes-anding when I'm
Yeah.
asleep.
She was on her deathbed and you were still doing the
I was
bid.
so tired.
Oh my god.
I come out and I'm like, she drank all the liquid cocaine.
Damn it.
That would have woke me right up. Well, your arm's good though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I did a good service in there. She damn near broke her hip. I got her up.
Such a sweet lady.
So sweet. She didn't have any of the shit I needed though. So, I mean, how far can sweetness really get you if you don't have the product?
Yeah, what a stupid fuck.
I smirked to myself.
God.
So, what's the move, fellas? Seems we got a couple days here, or you gotta rest, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta heal up.
We really should, like, next time we meet a party, like we met those three fucking idiots, those jabronis, we just need to steal their healer. We just
True,
need to, like,
true, yeah.
work something out to get this guy. Like, I'm real good. I'm real persuasive. You've seen it.
They got beaten into the dust. And you're like, those fucking idiots.
We should steal their healer.
That frog guy was cool, though.
David, in terms of what happens beyond us completing the mission, do we really know, like, what's going to be going on in town?
You can, like, talk to... So, okay. For, just as, like, a list of... Well, not a list of things, but, like, you know that you can talk to Raziel if you want to.
Oh, yes.
You could talk to Red at any point, if you want to. It just kind of depends on the direction that you guys want to go in. If you're like, as of right now, the way that things are going in town is literally within the next couple days, the train is leaving. So you don't know, because this town is like one of the Hell on Wheels towns. It might stay up, like merchants might decide to stay here so long as like cowboys decide to stay in town. But if everyone leaves, then like all the merchants are gonna pack up their stuff and go. So like you can like walk around town and like gather like items or information if that's what you're looking for. You can decide to leave if that's what you want, or I mean I'd kill you if you did that, but
You could leave and make a new character.
It just kind of depends on like what direction you guys want to go in. Billy, Garrett, and Bertram are in town because like Garrett needed to get fixed up.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything you want to do?
I might pop over and talk to Raziel for a bit about that crew that we encountered. The guy that beat our little frog guy to a pulp. See if she knows anything.
Right. I should probably go to bed
Yeah.
because my skin hurts.
Yeah.
It's just like flopping off, like it's like at cuts.
Yeah,
like.
I like lift up my arms and there's just slashes all over them, like black blood leaking out.
Oh my God, your last name really is pretty potent.
Yeah, it was a literal last name.
that tracks.
Just because my blood is black.
I can see it.
I kind of like stumble a little bit, like.
Oh. Man, are we prepared to catch this man if he falls? He is a tall man.
You hear someone chime in, I will catch him.
My door.
The door!
Oh yeah, my door.
I will catch you if you fall.
He's just on my back, like tied to my back, like the same way that that one dude in SpongeBob who had Patrick like attached to his back. I just have like a sling across my pecs, holding the door.
Do a trust fall, master. I will prove to you that you can. You just fall on top of him on your back.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything. He goes, I got you, master.
Wow. That was I fell.
Are you all right? Oh no!
This is what the weight of divinity feels like.
Oh my God! We should get him to the inn, right?
Yeah. Are we about to drag him?
I think we have to.
God.
I'm a rogue.
The two of you can
He has
manage
one
it,
broken
yeah.
arm too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We might need to get people to help us bring him to the inn.
roll athletics checks.
You want to know what my strength score is?
What?
+0.
Damn.
Oh.
Guidance. You get to add a D4.
14.
4. Damn.
It takes you a couple hours to get him there. Ben's doing most of the work.
Damn.
I'm acting like I have my coat off, my sleeves rolled up more than I was doing when we were on the mission. And I'm like, Ben, if you just want to prick your finger and like just dip it in my mouth, that would be fucking fantastic. I'm so hungry. I'm so starved. I need
Yeah, I'll do it.
electrolytes.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay.
Oh, you're actually doing it?
Yeah, sure.
That might not be smart.
What?
Did you
I
break
might
your
go
finger
round.
open?
I might hunger.
You won't eat me, will you?
I try hard not to.
Is he sleeping?
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be continue, but I might be wrong about him being able to sleep.
You're sleeping for the bit, you know?
True. Yeah, I'm sleeping for the bit. All right, continue.
So what are you doing, Ben? You gonna cut your finger open?
we're mid dragging him. I'm like, I need a G2.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh boy.
All right, you have to roll, don't you?
I do. I don't know. Let me pull up the thing. Sorry.
How dare you?
I'm so winking. Sorry.
You better be fucking sorry. How did you not know? I sent you the script. You knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, dude. I'm going off script because it's kind of fun for me to do that. And just like I like to challenge you a little bit.
These improv classes you're taking are ruining you as a person.
The Markiplier Mr. Beast improv school.
The dream cosplaying class.
Yeah. The face reveal class. Okay, I have to beat a DC 15 charisma saving throw. All of my dice ran interest. I'm going to give myself guidance. Oh, okay, thank God. Nice. That is exactly 15.
Nice.
But plus my charisma. That makes it. Oh my goodness. Yes, just charisma save. So that is. It doesn't matter. I passed.
Yeah.
So you put a drop of blood in my mouth. You watch briefly as my yellowy eyes like flicker red.
Damn.
And my fangs kind of extend a little bit, and then I like snap out of it, and I'm like, whew. That got scary for a second, but we're good. Hey, you're a good friend, buddy. You're a great friend.
Anytime.
You gotta kind of got a hickory aftertaste, you know. What do you even? You been around a lot of wood?
I chew on wood chips.
Oh,
Sometimes.
you know, I taste that in the. It's a little. It's a full-bodied kind of thing. You know, you're like a Cabernet.
Hey.
Cabernet.
Hey. I appreciate it.
Hey, man. We probably shouldn't do that again, though. It got testy.
Hey, whenever you're hungry, man.
Little blood tear.
Ew.
Thank you, man.
You hear Tyler? I'm more of a pink wine kind of guy.
You like a nice Moscato?
Yes.
I could peg you for that, yeah.
I like when they come in the cardboard boxes.
You real box wine kind of guy?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, real like outside the truck hitch, you know, outside the game. Box wine.
Yeah, just so early in the day.
In the Zubaz pants, you know what I mean?
I could have so many boxes to myself.
How many boxes?
An infinite number.
Can you get drunk?
We could find out.
That might cost us a lot of money.
Dude.
Luther, wake up! Luther, wake up! The door can drink.
I'm awakening.
Get up, buddy.
I get up.
Fuck, we could have done that the whole time.
That was refreshing.
Can he actually sleep?
No. I can't be put to sleep by magical means, so there's no way of me going to sleep.
I actually have never realized, like, I've never seen you sleep before.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, what can I say?
You're like Al from Full Metal Alchemist when he stays up alone at night and watches his brother sleep.
Facts. I'm just standing over you guys, just looking down. There's a hollow wind.
It's your nostrils.
Yeah. It's just me breathing.
He's so strong. It's like a wind. So we go to the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are any of these other musics in type musics?
In type music.
Yeah. Oh, is it the one that says in type
Yeah.
music?
yeah.
In
I would, if you go to Quested, the folder, and you go to tracks.
You have any in-type beats to study too?
I actually do, I think. If I can remember what it's fucking called. So many.
Main menu music. I miss that music. Holy fuck, there's so many.
This is all for the first season.
God damn, bro.
Do
you do other stuff?
Devon music. Do I do? No, sir.
I forgot you're the music guy.
It's the music guy. You're a music guy. Sing something.
Sing something, music guy.
Hey, you're a D&D guy.
Hey,
Run a
piano
campaign.
man.
Hey, piano.
Play me some.
Play me a song, Billy Joel.
Knows Piano Man, but thinks it's Billy Joel. That's so funny.
Piano Man is Billy Joel.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Elton John.
No.
It's Rocket Man, bud.
Oh!
shit.
I thought it was Elton John this whole time. That's Billy Joel?
Uh-huh.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hey, Elton John.
Hey.
Sing me that song you wrote. Piano
That's why I thought the
Man.
joke was funny. I was like, Elton John sings that song, right? Cut that. Cut that shit out. He's like, you're the music guy. Here's a music fact.
Can make music, knows nothing about
about
music.
Bro, when I was a kid, it was all the 2000 radio hits. Candy Shop. Fucking, the other
That's
songs.
it. That's the only song.
Several other songs.
Several other ones that were on the radio.
Has a full career in music, but it's just like Candy Shop is the only song.
1-2 Step. 1-2 Step. You remember that song? Sounds good as
Real,
fuck. That's my
dude.
mom's ringtone for a hot minute in like 2006.
Let's go.
Wild.
We're back
Sarah's
in.
crazy.
Shout out Sarah.
Hey,
Hey, I'm changing the music again.
today's episode is sponsored by Sarah. Thanks, Sarah.
Put a picture up of my mom.
All right. Before you guys get you guys are like walking up to the Desert Flower. You see a patron storms out with a swirl of emotions on their face, landing somewhere between anger and disgust. One of the like the barmaids chases him out, yelling, "We didn't want your business anyways," and then goes spits on the ground. The large bartender, the man that had like the soft voice with the fucking shirt that was coming undone, who served you last time, he walks out after her and he goes, "Where do we get you back inside? We don't want to draw more attention to ourselves." They both retreat back into the bar. As you guys walk in, there's a lot less people in here since the last time you attended. There's a few people playing cards on the opposite end of the room from the bar. And as you look at the bar, you see a man who appears to be polishing already cleaned glasses. There's an absence from his presence. The older gentleman is in photographs all over the wall taken in front of this bar, smiling ear to ear. The town may have been injected with life overnight, but people lived here before then, and now the poor reflection of this man standing behind the alcohol-stained wood is now broken and gone. He lost his color. The woman, presumably his daughter, based on the photos, walks up to him, not even looking him in the eyes. She says, "It's not your fault. They just don't get it. Besides, they say that you can still do all the things you did before, and it even helps you keep around. You could run this place in your sleep. What's stopping you now?" She squeezes her fingernails into her palm as tears begin to hit the dirt floor, and she falls to her knees. And then Red walks in soon after. He walks past you guys and just looks at her the whole time. He picks her up off the ground and he says, "Don't you worry now, Mary. Why don't we let your father have the night off? Most of the tourists will be out of the town in the next couple days anyways." And you see her walk out with what is presumed to be her father, who is now gray. And it's just Red and the other bartender behind. And the other bartender just looks at the other patrons and he goes, "There's nothing to see here. Quit looking."
I think as they like walk out, like out of the bar doors, I think Luther just kind of like walks out the door and kind of watches them walk away.
You see them walk off a little far down the street, and he just kind of like appears to be like walking like almost directionless, like without direction, and she's like trying to steer him towards their house.
I think Luther is like looks at his own hand and like looks at how gray it is. Then just kind of like pulls his cloak back over
Mm-hmm.
and walks back inside.
What's on the menu for tonight?
What do you boys be having?
I'm impartial to a little bit of whiskey myself.
You, Red goes, "I'll take a whiskey too. Get these boys a drink on me."
Oh, I was just about to say that.
I excitedly jump up and down, but it's really fucking loud. I want juice. I want juice.
Ben,
Yeah.
did we pick up juice?
You see the bartender grab like fruit from behind the bar and he just squeezes it into a cup. Doesn't peel it or anything or cut it in half. He just fucking crushes it with his big ass hands. "Here you go."
I grab it. That was juice. I go take a seat at a table.
Holy shit.
God.
Red looks at you and he goes, "How'd your boys' mission go?"
Point to Ben's arm. And Luther's still exposed cuts.
The light drippings from underneath Luther's cloak.
The light drippings is a disgusting thing.
It's disgusting as fuck. Just inky puddles following Luther.
And I show the one little cut I have. So I've only taken 1 point of damage, I guess.
God damn.
So I show this one little cut on my cheek, and I'm like, nearly made it out.
You're pretty tough, huh?
Yeah, what can I say? I mean, it's a cruel world, you gotta be.
Truly is. Ever since I met you guys, I've been meaning to ask you, what are you traveling for? It's not necessarily the most ideal place to be in, but I know everyone's got their reasons, or else why the hell would they be here? Why would anyone choose to be here?
Did I lie to this guy and tell him I was the Pinkerton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't believe I didn't write that dude's name down. Are you kidding me?
Alfred?
The Pinkerton name?
Yeah, I think it was Alfred Rucker.
Alfred or Alan Rucker.
Alan Rucker, yeah.
Writing that down now. Sorry. Well, I'm on official business. Just what do Pinkertons do in this world? Just
so I really wanted to come up with a different name that wasn't Pinkerton because they're named after the guy that just founded them.
Yeah.
But just for the sake of
The Ruckers.
yeah, no. Pinkertons are they're narcs essentially. They are a detective agency, but they're IRL, they're union busters. In this world, essentially, they like investigate train robbings, and then they just get like hired by people to like investigate like shit that the law isn't gonna take care of.
All right.
They're like like an agency essentially.
Okay.
They're like contractors, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'm a bit wayward right now. Just keeping eyes forward on the kiln, trying to make sure there's no funny business going on. You know what I mean? That's where my head's planted, and then my fellas here are my muscle, and they have their own drives and goals. You know, I don't.
You leaving before or after the other ones show up in town?
I don't know. We haven't really discussed yet. We kind of were hoping we could just make it out of that alive, the mountain alive.
So you're not planning on meeting up with the other Pinkertons that are making their way to town?
And I try not to act nervous in this, and try not to let it show. I might just
roll deception for me.
yeah.
Say what you're gonna say. Sorry.
I might just pop out on the old. I think I do get advantage on deception. I do. The actor feat. Because I am trying to be someone else. I think I might just stick with the kiln. Make sure my post is being observed. That's not good. But I have okay. That is math. Okay, it's not bad. 25.
Okay. All right. I've never been really sure about how you Pinkertons work. It's a little bit different from what I'm used to. I'm on more official side of things,
That's
so
fair.
to speak.
I mean, you're lording over a whole town. Well, not lording. Sorry, you're you're
I'm just I'm
protecting this whole town.
I'm just watching it for now. The sheriff in Purgatory, he's him and the deputy are out on a mission, more west, more pressing matters to deal with. Me and Darren Barlow just got put stationed here to watch over the town while the Iron Kiln was here.
Sounds like we're in a bit of similar business.
Yeah, it seems like it actually. Maybe we're more alike than I thought.
Cheers to that, huh?
Cheers to that.
Fellas, I mean, don't let me hold you up.
What'd the last sheriff leave for?
There's some things kind of going awry out west. Things that are need a little bit more of a heavy hand to deal with. I don't know all the details, but I mean, if the sheriff gets involved, then it's not small business. I mean, not to brag or anything, but me and Darren are pretty capable fellows, but pale in comparison to even just a deputy. The sheriff is... That man is in a league of his own.
Well,
Haven't really seen many people stand up to him.
What about that? Who was the guy that killed that gray in front of everybody at the end of episode 2?
That was the
bad guy, right?
Yeah, the pink glasses guy.
Yeah. And he like stood up to the deputy, right?
To be specific, not that his frames were pink.
Yeah,
his
it's
frames
the-
were like gold trimmed, and the lenses themselves were like pink. He was just like some fucking magician ass looking dude. He had like long brown, like curly hair.
But he stepped in the way of the deputy, basically, to kill this gray.
He didn't step in. The deputy wasn't like no. The deputy. What's Red's title? The deputy's with the sheriff. Hold on. Red is the ranger, and then Darren is the peace officer.
Okay.
So the deputy and the sheriff weren't in town when this happened.
Mm.
But essentially, like, what had happened was that a crowd had gathered before Red could make his way there.
Gotcha.
And then he, like, in front of the crowd, like, to make a show of it, essentially, as magicians traditionally do, like, gave this whole, I don't want to say self-righteous, but, like, nihilistic-ass speech, basically being like, why is everyone acting like this kid matters when they're a gray?
I'm gonna go. Do you think that pink glasses motherfucker would have done what he did if the old sheriff and deputy were here?
I'd like to think not. I wish I could have stepped in a little bit sooner, but
You're only a person.
yeah.
Don't beat yourself up about it.
Well, I mean, I did what I could. You do what you can in these situations. I'd like to think I did the same thing that the sheriff would have done.
Yeah. Sounds about right. What do you boys say we give him another round, huh?
I'd appreciate that.
On me this time.
I hope you boys weren't too concerned with the bartender situation. I was sent in by that patron that stormed off to quote unquote deal with it. Not many people who haven't lost loved ones to let's call it the color sickness. They don't really sympathize with those who still have loved ones that have not fully progressed into their more animalistic tendencies. And the Iron Alliance's laws on the matter are hard to define. It's a very tricky matter.
Yeah, and, people are scared.
Exactly.
When they feel backed into a corner, they attack.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to make rules and regulations on something like that, especially in the frontier when it's hard enough to get law roaming around in these parts.
Well, hey, that's why I'm here.
We appreciate it.
And we appreciate you,
Thank you.
Should we be protecting that woman that was with him? His daughter?
I mean, I don't think anyone's willing to go that far to antagonize. Most people just show disdain for it, but this town's been here for quite some time, and relatively small population before everyone showed up. Hopefully things just kind of simmer down once the Iron Kiln's out of town, and there's more of less of people that aren't from here, like the tourist folk, are gone.
But what about when he turns? You gonna be there?
Hopefully. There's signs, there's warning signs before stuff like that kicks in. That's why the Iron Alliance hasn't really stepped in on stuff like that yet, because you can kind of see the warning signs from a little bit away, and people like to keep their loved ones around.
That's the exact thing I'm concerned about.
Well, I'll do what I can.
I believe that to be true.
But with everything going on, you can't save everybody, unfortunately.
Interesting. Hey, that Raziel woman come around here? You see that woman I was talking to last time I was in here?
I personally haven't seen her, but I'm sure if there's someone you're looking for that's looking to be found,
She'll be around.
Yeah, you'll run into him. I'm assuming.
Gotcha. Might go look for her if you fellas are hanging here. Welcome to come, but personal business.
Oh, I understand.
I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the drinks, Red.
Yeah, of course. In the midst of your conversation, we don't have to like role play over it, but just so that you guys get kind of like a context. He was essentially like talking about they don't really have like regulations for grays
Yeah.
because purgatory is like way too like hard to regulate like that, and like essentially the past like 25 years the Iron Alliance has been trying to get people in here to try to like make it more regulated, but there's so much crime that's been happening, especially with like the fact that everyone has to take on curses. This isn't a desirable place to be. Yeah. So it's like they're essentially just like, so long as they can do the shit that they want to, like with the Big Four and like the railway company making their way west, as long as that goes undisturbed and the people that are here kind of like not happy but content enough to not say anything about it, they don't make rules about what people do and don't do. It's kind of just like people watch each other's backs in those situations, but it's not uncommon to hear about people like dying to loved ones, like you saw with the woman and her child. And
that's what I was thinking of when I was like, are we gonna do something about that?
Well, yeah. And he's like, it's not a situation he hasn't seen, and he like the bartender that you got, like the bigger guy, obviously like looks out for her, and like it's usually like people close to you who look out for you.
Gotcha.
Because that situation can be tricky to deal with, but also like he's got so much stuff going on that he can't personally oversee it.
Yeah.
But he explains to you that essentially like that on that topic, it's very, very, very hard to talk about with people, because like the mass, there's like one half of people who like don't have or like haven't had family members turn gray, and they're like, they're monsters, get them out of here. And then there's other people who are like, well, if they can do tasks and kind of like retain not their humanity but like stay around, they're like not fine with it, but they would rather have that.
Yeah,
because it's just
killing
like
people.
Yeah,
when they turn gray.
Exactly. But one of the barons, Julius Carnell, who owns the construction company, has been talking about to the people about potentially using the gray as construction workers. And it's the way that he's trying to go about it is saying, like, by keeping them on task, he can free up more workspace to hire like guards and stuff to make sure that they don't get out of hand. So it's a way to keep them around and also like protect the people, because they would be monitored that way. So he's like trying to like campaign for this, but it's an opinion that he shared, but he's not like going to every town being like, let's do this thing. Like,
putting it in action.
Yeah, he's basically just like, people know that he shares that opinion. Like he's put it out there before, and a lot of people are like, that doesn't seem chill.
Yeah.
But it is like something that he's like out there potentially trying to like push that.
Got you.
And like Red seems very disgusted by that.
All right, getting the cut of this guy's jib.
Yeah.
Well, is it cool if I go try to find Raziel?
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to interfere with what you guys want to do.
Is Red getting up to leave?
I figured he would chill for like another drink to finish it. The drink
Okay.
that he just got.
I want to ask him a question.
No, what's going on, Luther?
Hey, Red, So, do you think the Greys are mean or bad?
I feel like they're misunderstood. I don't think bad's the right word. I feel like sometimes once they get to a certain point and they fully lose their color, I don't know whether they turn into something else entirely or if there's pieces of them that are still in there, but they were our loved ones once. And at least I like to believe, I can't say for sure, but personally I like to think that there's still some of them in there and they're worth saving. That's how I feel about it, at least. I know not many people might share my views, but it's hard to watch the people that you care about start to forget themselves, and I feel like we need to be there to remind them of who they are.
Right. I like that.
Why do you ask?
Just wondering, I suppose.
Yeah. It's all a little bit confusing, I guess. It's just nice to think that you might not be able to save everybody, but it doesn't hurt to try sometimes.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, are you a sheriff?
No, I'm the ranger.
Oh, okay. I think I'd like to be a sheriff someday.
I think that'd be nice. You're a pretty strong guy. You could definitely be a sheriff.
Hey, yeah, that'd be fun.
We could use people like you around town.
And I could get one of those little, one of those spoons that shoot stuff.
He like puts his hand on his gun. He goes, "You mean like one of these?"
Yeah. That's a spoon, right?
Yeah, it's something like it.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I'd dump out my bag. Just an unholy amount of rusty spoons.
By God, where did you get all those?
Oh, well, I was walking around for a bit, and I found a bunch of spoons.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
I
good collection.
collected them.
You got a good eye.
Yeah, for spoons. I only got one eye.
That doesn't stop most people.
I never looked at it like that. Well, I'm going to arrange my spoons, I think.
I'll leave you to it then.
All right.
All right, Luther, it was nice talking to you.
It's nice talking to you, Mr. Red. I'm just...
So loud.
Yeah, just really loud. Not arranging them. Just moving them around in circles on the table.
He puts a coin down and he goes, "Get him a juice on me," and then he tips his hat and leaves.
Fuck yeah.
All right, you want to find Raziel?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Unless, was there something you wanted to do in the bar before
No,
that?
no, I'm kidding.
You don't have spoons you want to arrange?
Luther, 15 minutes later, learned how to play the spoons.
You're the entertainment for the bar.
Yeah.
That becomes the art.
How much money we can make in town
Yeah.
before the kiln leave.
All right. So you're walking around town for a little bit, and eventually it starts to get a little bit darker. You're near the Astral Slumber Hotel, and from one of the like alleys in between buildings, you see like Raziel appear.
I'm like, oh, Oh, hey there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going well. It's nice to see you made it back.
Yeah, it was, not without fraught. And I show off the little paper cut.
You look like you worked very hard to cut open the cave.
And, I didn't do too much. It was mostly my friends. But,
I'm sure it was.
you got to be humble about these things.
Yes, of course. Dignified.
What do you say we grab a bite?
Okay.
If
What did
know
you
what
have
I
in
mean.
mind?
I was hoping you would have something in mind, because, again, just got off a mission.
Well, there's a couple people in town we could probably find who wouldn't be too missed.
I like the sound of that.
You want to go with her to,
We don't have to roleplay it, but I wanted to do that, and then, after that, try to, get some, information on the next tip.
Okay.
I was I was doing this as a way of, we're hanging out, right?
Yeah, right.
And then,
Okay.
just skis bullshit.
She fucking has skis.
So, what were you looking to talk to her about?
I'm like, that was wonderful, wasn't it? Just a little,
She,
midnight snack.
has a little handkerchief, and she goes, delightful.
I also have pull out a way more shabby handkerchief
Mhm.
that I try to hide the fraying edges by just using the top and holding it like you're having dinner, and I'm just like,
She goes, it's not a competition.
no, it's not at all, because I'd win. And I tuck it back and I'm like, speaking of winning, what's the got another tip for me?
Well, it does appear that you seem to be useful
Thank you.
for the business.
I'm hoping I can be.
She starts beatboxing.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Whoa, what's that?
Just let me get your opinion on this.
You know how this is.
Well,
Where's that coming from?
if you were looking on following the barons, I could let you know what their next stop is going to be.
I'd appreciate that. And what might I have to do to get that information?
Oh, you've earned it.
I love the sound of that. We're just hitting all the top stars all night. I love the sound of that.
You've been quite a good boy.
Sorry, not exactly my type.
There's an upcoming auction, art pieces and such, mostly collector's items. All the items are cursed pieces, very hot commodities in the underground community. Let's just say it's an event worth attending. But getting into the auction is no easy task. You either need to be associated with one of the attendees or buy your way in. It's pricey, however, so you'll have to find a way to make a large sum of money.
Interesting. I am not opposed to an act of honorable thievery.
Yes, I mean, that is the way.
I want to be of service to the Baron, of course.
Of course.
So, how would one go about that? Is there any hot spots, hot ticket items where could fetch me and my boys a pretty penny to get us in said auction? Or who do I got to rub elbows with to get in? Because I can also use my gift of gleb. I'm like tapping on the side of we're in I imagine we're in an alleyway or something.
Yeah.
I'm tapping on the side of the wall. There's just some dead people. I'm just like,
Well, there is rumored to be a small town between here and where the nightmare auction takes place.
also crazy name, wild name. That's nuts.
Well, that's not the half of it.
Oh, I'm excited.
The town is called it's referred to as the Town of the Deadlights.
that goes so hard. David Ramos. I look at God and I thank him.
It is it's a ghost town, so to speak. Or quite literally, actually.
Well, that's even better than someone won't miss some stuff going missing.
Yeah, it's, I won't say that there's nobody there, however. In fact, quite the opposite.
Don't know what I was expecting. Well, I mean, as I've shown, the cut is probably healed by now.
Mm-hmm.
As I've shown, I can withstand it.
I'm sure you can. The Nightmare Auction, by the way, takes place in Diurnal Hollow. It's referred to as the Womb of Sin.
I look at God quizzically now. Wow.
Do you want to do a history check on it?
Yes, I would love to do a history check on the Womb of Sin. Is that what it's called? Holy shit! Ooh, that's a number. That's 16.
Diurnal Hollow is thought to be the place where Cain committed the first murder and became the first tiefling.
Brother, holy shit!
Goddamn.
Yeah, that's fucking.
I'm like, oh, what a crazy name, and then I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's essentially like it's not confirmed and not everyone believes this, but a lot of people think that all the shit that's wrong with purgatory is because of that.
Because
they think
of the
that like
sin.
they think that like because that's where like the first blood was spilled, they think that like the whole place is cursed because of that.
That's so cool.
Let's go fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm like, Bowie is excited but also nervous. And he goes, well, guess I need a nice night's rest then.
It seems like you might.
Thank you, Raziel.
Mm-hmm.
I hand out my hand for her to shake.
She holds her hand like you're gonna kiss it.
And I go to do a little mwah, with my head fully down, my hat off. And I'm like, it was a pleasure as always, dining with you.
Yes, wonderful.
I'll see you around.
Yes, maybe. Hopefully.
I'll see you around.
She like nods and fucking bat form.
Fuck yes.
Dude, the way I was so close to playing Matt Berry for this shit is crazy. But yeah, I returned to my boys.
Word. I think. How are we on time?
Yeah, an hour 14.
All right. I think. Do you guys want to call it there?
Let's do another 2 hours. for
Okay.
this
Yeah. Sure. I have so many more notes for sure.
Can't wait for this 2 hours of fun.
Who's ready for 3 hours of D&D?
D&D 24-hour stream.
God, I'd
Fucking
kill myself.
Actual nightmare, dude. Jesus Christ. From a DM's perspective, I would love to play for 24 hours.
That shit was loud.
Yeah, that was for the game, right? That was the kill.
Yeah.
The kiln.
We're going. They left so early.
All right.
Oh, guys, we slept in. We gotta catch the Iron Kiln.
The Peter Parker scene.
Wait for me, guys.
Wait. Hold on.
Wait. For some reason, Luther is the last one on the train. He's like, catch my hand. I jump, and you have to catch my full weight.
With the giant stone
giant-
door.
Catch my
mine.
door.
And Tyler's way.
God.
Tyler weighs more than all of you.
I bet. He's a fucking slab of concrete.
Yeah,
For real.
It's scary.
it's terrifying. All right, Will, you want to hit him with the socials?
Yes, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, where we post our little clips weekly. That's at Quested Pod. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel at Quested Podcast and subscribe there for all of our video episodes. And check out the links in our socials because that has all of our merch shop merchandise. And we got some juicy pieces up in there created by the young Mikey Malakowski.
Me?
Yeah,
I made them?
of course. And we're going to get some of them on air soon so we can show you.
Oh, we're going to be wearing that shit.
I'm going to wear that shit into the fucking earth, dude.
Where it's
I'm going to wear the shit out of that.
Honestly.
I'm gonna take it off and put it on.
Take it off and then put it on again.
We're all going to wear the shirt thrice in one episode.
And wear the same shirt.
Yeah.
We will give away. We're going to do a giveaway. All of us wear the shirt for an extended jog, and then we give it to you.
Mm-hmm. A really worn shirt.
Yeah, it's it's tattered. Like I'm going through I'm jogging through a forest. I'm catching stray branches, and there's holes in this shirt.
I'm Rocky montaging in the shirt.
It does smell of a freezer in a deli.
Yeah.
I'm rolling down a steep hill with a bunch of cactuses at the bottom.
I'm hanging Will from a ceiling and boxing his body.
But anyway.
Chugging raw eggs for breakfast with the shirt on. I'm not being clean about it.
It reeks of dairy.
I'm just
Eggs all over myself.
soaked in pancake mix.
Hit a Bisquick on that shit real quick.
There's Bisquick and Nesquik on this shit, dude.
It's double clicked. It's quick squared.
Real quick.
All
right.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for consuming our product.
For real.